Law of attraction isn't haram, but the way that it's taught in mainstream often can lead to haram and shirk behaviors. And this is why, as Muslims who are interested in manifestation, law of attraction, all of these practices, it's important that we educate ourselves properly before we start following any of the guidance that we see. The problem with mainstream law of attraction is that many of these spiritual teachers, gurus, coaches don't necessarily have religion. They don't necessarily believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They may believe in God, but they might not put God in the same position that we as Muslims put God in. And that is why it's so important for us to make sure that even if they say, oh, and then I ask God for this, that, and the other, that we understand what they mean by God and what we mean by God, so that we're not inadvertently following bad advice from somebody or something that could be pushing us further away from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I understand that there's a huge interest in law of attraction and manifestation because those things are true. We have examples in the Quran and in the Sunnah. I've shared many of them before, and I will continue to do so, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam basically prove to us the existence of these same theories. But we, of course, know them by different names. And if you're interested in learning more about law of attraction from an Islamic perspective, then I would encourage you to check out my book, Manifesting Muslimah, Law of Attraction from an Islamic Perspective. I had to remember my own book title there for a second. I'm so sorry. But Manifesting Muslimah, Law of Attraction from an Islamic Perspective. It is linked in my bio. And this was literally the book that I was looking for when I reverted and was still interested in the law of attraction, but I couldn't find. So, you know what? I wrote the book myself, and I encourage you to read it because I've written everything that I know about law of attraction, or, the majority of the things that I know about law of attraction in that book. And I provide all the evidence as well that is necessary. So go check that out. Happy reading.